Comrade General, I have very bad news. Premier Romanov's plane was shot down while returning to Moscow. The aircraft went down over Morocco. We believe that the Premier is alive and hiding somewhere in the city. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Yuri's forces have captured the only airport in the area. Even now, they search for our leader. You must find the Premier before the enemy does. We believe that Premier Romanov is hiding in the eastern part of the city. You must transport him safely across the river to the airport. Yuri's forces have garrisoned buildings to the north. Our new demolition trucks should be able to clear those structures. Incoming transmission.
This is a message for my old comrade Romanov. Turn yourself in, Comrade Premier, and I promise you asylum with my forces. Remain in hiding, and you will surely die. The Comrade General is a traitor to the Soviet people. Their destiny, and the destiny of the entire world, lies with me.
Battle controls online.
Hello everyone and welcome to Yuri's Revenge, the Soviet campaign. Mission 4.
Commander, this unit is the strongest Yuri has. He's the brute, and he can smash tanks with minimal effort.
That he can. This is Yuri's equivalent of the Tesla Trooper.
Unit promoted.
However, we want to move forward with our forces as best we can. We will be building many battle bunkers, of course. We want to secure this town centre ourselves, rather than allowing Yuri to continue to hold it unmolested.
Construction complete.
So we need to use our infantry to garrison this left structure ourselves now. We'll also build the battle bunker as far forward as we can. We'd like to get an even spread of battle bunkers and so on. Just do our best.
Conscript reporting.
Holding these two structures is my immediate objective, because once these two are held, then all of Yuri's forces have to gate over that bridge and are automatically defeated. Because now they're just going to continue with all these Yuri clones and such wandering unmolested, and it's just going to cause problems.
Construction options.
You can only hide so long before you're discovered by my followers.
We'll have to secure our base as best we can. Let's get a bunch of conscripts and some dogs, for that matter. Also get another battle bunker. And then a Soviet war factory. We're going to skip the radar for a little while. Let's hop in there, shall we?
We believe that Premier Romanov is hiding out in the eastern part of the city. We must locate him before Yuri does. Construction complete.
The dogs will allow us to clear out Yuri clones rather easily because they are immune to mind control. Excellent. These gems are being gathered up, which will help us out. So we need to clear out these Gatling cannons and the barracks, and then to construct a V3 rocket in order to defeat these structures and evict the initiates inside. As you can see, however, they're going to make some beelines for our Lasher tank here. In fact, our refinery in general is in trouble. Let's see if we can deal with these Lashers, shall we, before they destroy our refinery. You're doing a good effort. That was close. That was very close. We're glad to have the war factory up now, however. We'd like to get another ore miner. Let's get some conscripts now. We'll use these dogs to explore, see what we can find. Out in the wilderness, the dunes of Morocco, I believe. We're in Morocco. I wasn't paying much attention to the loading screen, unfortunately. But yes. We can actually garrison this battle bunker now. Excellent. As you can see, already our conscripts in here are actually doing good work. We want to get this one first, to be honest. Take this one out and then garrison these two. And possibly this one over here. That would be excellent. I just need a little bit more money before we can really start spamming out the infantry. I think we'll need a war miner first and foremost. Oh, there's some Yuri clones. There's a lot of Yuri clones. Let's take them out. Good dog. Yuri's are no match for the power of dog. As you can see. Terror drones are also very useful, for they are also immune to mind control. Let's get these rhinos away from these brutes.
Ready, comrade. Vehicle changing position.
There we are. Excellent. That's a nice amount of money. Let's continue to explore the dogs. Yuri's forces are everywhere. I believe there's some oil derricks out and about, so let's go get them.
Building.
Should get the ore miner first, and then we'll get the flak track for transportation reasons.
Unit ready.
Alright, let's get back up here.
I have the information. Moving.
I think there is something up here. Yep, there you go.
Examining diagrams.
So we'll move the engineer up to capture that ore derrick, but we'll actually guard the engineer against any attempted abduction, or initiate flanks,
Insufficient
like these.
Engineering.
Unit
yes,
ready.
Commander. Yes, Commander.
Actually, we can just use the flak track, can't we?
I have the information. What is the mission?
Let's get that flak track into place. We'll get the radar tower now,
Yes, Commander.
and we can get some demo
Ready for
trucks.
transport. I'll carry out the operation.
Let's sneak in and get that oil derrick under our control. Then we need to get some conscripts, frankly. Deal with these issues over here.
Construction complete.
But the radar is needed, so now we have
New
it.
construction option. This is the demo truck. It's a truck loaded with explosives. Get the truck into an enemy base, and when they destroy it, it will explode, causing major damage to their base.
Which is quite
Our
right,
base
you
is
know.
under attack.
Waiting.
The demolition truck is very useful. Also, do keep in mind that there may be further harassment on our war miners here. It's a bit concerning.
Building.
Look at the V3 rocket,
Clear
however.
the air.
We'll get our
Check clear the air.
Refinery captured.
engineer into there.
Acquiring additional resources.
We'll keep the flak track around. It's probably going to come in handy once we locate the Premier. But for now, my main concern is just continuing to
Unit
secure
ready.
this area. So let's do just that. We're going to need 12 conscripts.
Unit
Let's make that
ready.
happen, shall we?
Waiting orders.
There's also some enemies moving around this direction, but fortunately we have the power of dog. Now, it could tech up further to
Unit
Battle Lab
ready.
and get a nuclear reactor and such already, but I think it's time to just start making progress.
Moving to new launch site.
And then we'll worry about the next problem
Advancing
after
to new
that.
location. Waiting orders.
Let's get these conscripts into
Moving out.
position. So we need a demo truck or two. We'll also need some engineers.
Ready for transport.
We could use the flak track to transport the engineers safely. Because all this needs to go. It's all in the
Unit
way.
ready.
Engineering. I will go.
This is a nice group of conscripts. It's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, those guys can go into here. And these two can go into here.
Moving out. V3 launch
And this
unit.
V3 can cripple this.
Unit ready.
That's one less dude in there.
Reporting. For the Union. Comrade.
Let's get into there, please, guys.
Rocket fueled and ready.
And already these Gatling cannons are being a
Spy
concern.
plane ready.
They're denying me from being able to attack this building.
Advancing to new location.
You're gonna have to be patient. The spy plane is ready though, so let's use it to
Select
scout this
target.
area here.
Do you have a plan?
There's a bunch of lashes, which is concerning.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander.
Let's let the battle bunker handle it,
Base
shall we?
is under attack.
Well, there goes that flak track.
Engineering.
That was a valuable flak track. Yuri just
Yes,
destroyed
Commander.
it. The fiend, more like. We have these two demo trucks though, and I think this will perform a nice satisfying amount of devastation. We'll use them against these areas over here. So I think what we'll need to do is deploy.
Structure abandoned.
Try to get our units away
Unit
from here.
promoted. Structure garrison.
We'll then deploy from here. We'll get into this tower here. And then
Structure
use the
garrison.
tower to destroy this. There we go. That's done it. So now we use the engineer to repair this up.
Structure
We'll
abandoned.
then evict ourselves from here.
Miner under
And move in here ourselves.
For the Union.
Excellent.
Structure garrison.
Don't know why you destroyed that, guys, but you did. Fair enough. Alright, well,
Ore miner under
let's
attack.
continue to press forward.
Training.
Let's get another 10 conscripts.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
More sneaky
Repairing.
Gatling tanks. Oh no, our war miners are being harassed.
Soviet people.
Go deal with it, please.
Unit ready.
Way too
Ore
late to do
miner
anything about
under
it.
attack.
Let's get 2 more war
Unit
miners.
lost.
Cue that up. Well, that's a bit annoying.
Comrade.
Well, at least we have enough money to replace them and continue our mission. So we're going to keep our engineers at the ready. Now we'll send in the demolition truck. We're making good progress here. Now it's time to take out these Gatling cannons, eh?
Spy plane ready.
Watch out for the bomb.
Unit lost.
That's a good amount of damage.
Unit
My truck
ready.
is loaded.
Let's send in the next Gatling. Or the next demolition truck against these Gatlings.
Making Russia strong.
Yeah.
Vehicle
We'll have to keep
report.
our eye open for further Lasher harassment.
Comrade.
Because that was annoying.
Unit lost.
Excellent. We've now taken out 2 of those Gatling tanks,
Rocket fueled and
which means we can use the V3 against this building over here. We still have the oil derricks, which is helping us out immensely.
Our base
Very
is
pleased with
under
that result.
attack.
Battle bunkers are also holding
ready.
strong.
building Soviet
I'm just
economy.
concerned about any further flanking maneuvers. Is this working or is it being harassed, destroyed by that? It's being destroyed by that.
Building.
We need 2 more demo trucks. Well, I do want to hold these 2 positions. Yeah, this isn't working yet. Once the Gatling guns are down... Oh no, I spoke too soon. That is working.
Tools ready.
That will be destroyed. And the initiative will be moved out of there. Let's use the spy plane to reveal
Select
this
target.
location over here. Excellent.
Building.
I think we can afford a battle lab now, and then we'll immediately go into a nuclear reactor
Unit
after that.
ready.
There we are. I'll cancel this demo truck for now.
Cancelled.
We don't have any Yuri Clones currently about, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Send in the demo truck. I think we should be fine. We'll just keep these rhinos about just to protect the war miner as it harvests. There's also this area up here which is
We
being
are
harvested by
armed.
that war miner. Everything's under control.
Ready for launch.
So once that goes in there, I want to go after this particular building next, and then these 2. Excellent. Let's get the nuclear reactor, and then we'll get the industrial
New
plant
construction
after that.
options.
Let's make a delivery.
Okay.
One-way trip.
Unit lost.
It's not quite enough, unfortunately, but it's very close.
Let's keep our distance.
These 2 Gatling cannons are very low now. So with 1 more demo truck,
Building.
that should be sufficient. And I want to keep the pressure on this Yuri base over here. Of course, this Lasher tank is not long for this world.
Construction complete.
Let's get that nuclear reactor up. Excellent. We now have power galore,
Ready, comrade.
which is good to see. Once this next demo truck is complete, we'll then send that into the enemy installation. We'll then need some more conscripts and some more engineers to repair these 2 buildings once we've captured them.
Unit ready.
There we are, let's send in the demolition truck.
My truck is loaded.
Let's just get up there, we'll just set some nice waypoints up for it to continue to increase its movement speed up to its final moment. We'll now use this spy plane to scout Yuri's base. This base is quite fortified, we need to, you know, it's not going to be easy to take, that much I could say for free.
Building.
We need the industrial plant next, I say.
Armed for disruption.
I see the Gatling tanks are out in force. At least they're ignoring the dog, eh? Poor V3, it's trying, but a single Gatling cannon says no. Yeah,
My truck
we got a
is
problem.
loaded.
We have a solution to this problem.
Our base is
It's called a
under
demolition truck. We're just going to move that right there.
Under attack.
Now, Gatling tanks
Making Russia
Unit
cannot
lost.
handle war miners, not even
Ore
close.
miner
So,
under attack.
yes. But now that the Gatling cannons have been destroyed, our V3 can go to town, destroying all of the various buildings in this town centre. We're going to ungarrison here and re-garrison.
Unit promoted.
Get this Gatling tank destroyed. Excellent. So that's that building evicted. So they're going to move about. And we easily win that duel. Let's hit this now, and then we'll hit this structure over here. Now we have the industrial plant completed. We'll get one more war miner for posterity, and then we'll develop into apocalypse tanks and additional demolition trucks.
Let's keep our distance.
But this V3 is doing an absolute service for us at the moment. Also need another engineer. I don't think we'll need any additional conscripts for the time being.
Unit
Flak track
ready.
couldn't hurt. Get one of those.
Unit ready.
There we are.
Force shield ready.
Excellent. Their building has now been put out of business, as it were.
Spy plane ready.
Let's now reveal this area of the spy plane, shall we? One more rocket and that's dealt with. I probably don't even need to worry about these buildings down here. I'll just move up and around. We have the flak track. We'll get the engineer inside. The engineer is quite important here. Okay. Also get a terror drone.
I have the information. What is the mission?
There we are. Flak track's in position.
Armed for disruption.
All these guys are just sitting here bored right now. Although the building was destroyed, that sucks. I guess that's just the consequence of my actions by using the demo truck. But this building would service my ambitions just fine. It's not quite as ideal as what I was after, but it will work. As long as we don't destroy it in one hit. Thank you, Yuri Clone.
The mission ready. Yes, Commander.
Thank you, Yuri Clone, spoiling my fun. Let's get another V3 rocket, shall we? Well, while we're waiting,
Clear the air.
give you another flak track. Let's send this terror drone over here.
Unit lost.
That dog went on an adventure where it really shouldn't have gone.
Ready.
So we'll send this flak track down.
Cutting fast.
Over here. Kill this brute. Okay, V3 is back.
Repositioning.
Let's just get it to attack that place.
Armored personnel carrier ready.
And get the flak track over there.
I will go.
Let's say hello, shall we?
Located Premier Romanov. Incoming transmission.
Of all the bars in all the world, look who is walking into this one. Welcome, Comrade General. We are having the beginning of a beautiful friendship, I think.
Get me to airport. These are plans for Iron Curtain. Use on our demolition trucks to make ultimate weapon of destruction.
Our base.
Sounds good, Premier.
New construction options.
I'm going to build that Iron Curtain right now, actually. That building has been evicted. This is the last building we need to clear out. Let's get Premier Romanov, shall we, into this flak track. He can get mind controlled after all, we don't want that.
I have legacy to consider.
I'm sure you do have a legacy to consider.
Cutting fast.
I'm not going to get you home for now. The Iron Curtain and the forces that we need are building.
Tools ready.
Let's get our engineers
I have
into
the
here.
information. Ready for transport.
The amount of Yuri Clones is concerning. I'm going to pull back a bit so we don't lose the V3 to the Yuri Clone.
Let's keep our distance.
So many. Look at them.
Construction complete.
Alright, the Iron Curtain is now ready.
Cannot deploy here.
Well, it's now ready to be built, rather. As you can see, though, there's psychic towers and all manner of nasties up here that we'll need to get through. But fortunately, this Iron Curtain is the exact tool that we need to get
We
through
must
these
get
issues.
Premier Romanov to the safety of the airport.
Ready for
I agree, Lieutenant Sophia.
Ready for launch.
Let us now use the V3 to damage this building,
Sending airmen.
cripple it,
Unit
and evict
ready.
the occupants.
Let's clear the
We're going to
air.
put that on Control 3 just to make sure we don't activate that by mistake, eh? I think it's almost time, however, to unleash our forces.
Ready
Our
for
secret plan.
Defenders.
These shall be Squad 1.
For the Union.
Unit
These shall be
promoted.
Squad 2.
Concrete reporting. What is the mission?
So we have a decent number of initiates heading our way. It's a concern, but we're going to use our large number of units here to defeat this Yuri Clone.
Reporting. Concrete reporting.
We're just going to continue to move forward, take care of this Yuri Clone,
Order received.
and send our engineers into position.
Tools ready.
We're going to repair this building as fast as possible and repair this building. Now we're going to load in with Squad 1. Squad 2 is going to take care of this lasher.
Conscript reporting.
There we are, in we go. We now control the bridge, which means we basically control the map at this point. Yuri's forces are forced to come through this area, and we control that area.
Not too close, please.
We can, like, leisurely take out the remaining initiates if we so choose, and we may do so. But we basically have no more things to worry about. Look at that. Dead. Then we have a few stragglers that have to be dealt with, but we can deal with stragglers.
Ore miner under attack.
There's a few Gatling tanks up here, but Gatling tanks aren't a problem for war miners, let's be honest. I mean, as ridiculous as Gatling tanks are, war miners are even more ridiculous. So that's the counter. We're going to build the remaining demolition trucks that we need to press forward, and then we're going to do just that.
Ready for transport.
I think we're just about done here.
Pride of the working class.
I've enjoyed the play for securing the town centre, and now that we've got this very easy to approach, short rush distance. We can use our units here, deploy the Iron Curtain here, and just push them over the bridge and then destroy the psychic towers with impunity.
Iron Curtain ready.
The Iron Curtain is already prepared.
It is day of
We
judgment.
might as well start getting our units into position, especially with the slow speed of the Apocalypse tanks.
Let's make a delivery.
But yes, let's get in there. The demolition trucks, it's a bit of a immovable force versus unstoppable force versus a movable object problem. Like what happens when you make a suicide unit invulnerable. Turns out it still works. So, bit of fun science for you there, but nonetheless, we're almost ready. Once the psychic towers are down and the barracks has been destroyed, we pretty much don't have too much more to worry about from then. Then it's just clearing out the Gatling cannons surrounding the airport, and we're good to go.
Let's make a delivery.
We're just going to get everything over here now,
Of doom.
Watch out for
and just get into position with this remaining
loaded.
demolition truck. Demolition truck's normally exclusive to one of the multiplayer houses,
Soviet power.
but we have access to it in the campaign, which is nice of them to do. Just like how the Tesla tank's actually normally a Russian exclusive.
One-way trip.
I'm actually one unit short here. I guess I can bring the veteran Rhino. Why not? If you get over there in time. Frankly, we don't need it. It's not a problem.
Select target.
So let's just set this as Squad 1.
Select target.
Send ourselves invulnerable and get in there.
Activated.
We want to destroy these psychic towers. Please don't get too much caught in traffic, by the way. Oh, there we go. One of the demo trucks got stuck.
Commander General, this is a psychic tower. When units get within its
Just get in there and destroy those for me, please. Thank you.
Once units are taken, the only way to get them back is to destroy.
And then we'll just destroy this construction yard while we're here.
Unit lost.
We did lose one of the demolition trucks before things could really get into play, but that's okay. We can deal with these Gatling tanks. We have Apocalypse tanks. Apocalypse tanks are sturdier than Gatling tanks and aren't too much of a problem. We'll destroy the remaining tech structures and then clear out the Gatling cannons surrounding the site. At this point, we really don't have too much more to be concerned about. Once these remaining things have been cleared out, we can send in the conscripts. Let's now take out the Gatling cannons and just head around and take out the power to the base. There is a psychic tower there, which could be a concern, so we're just going to clear out the remaining Gatling cannons and then take out the power before we head in there.
Eradicate them.
As you can see,
Structure.
we don't have anything more to worry about. Let's head in there.
It just soon be a wasteland.
Once the power is cut, we'll be considered to have destroyed everything inside. Let's continue, shall we? But these elite conscripts should be more than enough to handle the problems at hand. Not there's that psychic tower problem I was mentioning. Let's destroy the remaining power plants, and then we will no longer have to worry about this issue.
Be patient.
Unit
There we are.
promoted.
We have our Apocalypse tank back.
Waiting order. Moving.
Let's destroy these power generators.
Location.
Then we won't have to worry about the psychic tower. And there we go. Let's get the Premier, shall we? Bring him into place.
Excellent, Comrade General. The airport's air defenses have been neutralized. We can now safely evacuate Premier Romanov.
We can, but let's at least stick to the positions that we have already secured, shall we?
Soviet
We could use the Iron Curtain for a bit of fun.
Select target.
Why not?
Warning, Iron Curtain
Let's clear the
activated.
air.
Just to make sure this one lasher doesn't get any ideas.
Ready for transport.
There you are, Premier. Safely delivered to the airport. Not a problem.
At my own pace.
Battle control offline.
And then a Nighthawk transport of all things comes in to pick up the Premier.
Mission accomplished.
Premier Romanov has been rescued and safely evacuated thanks to your quick and decisive elimination of Yuri's base. Yes, we had to secure that town centre, but once that was in hand, everything else took care of itself. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Yuri's Revenge.